Hello, hello everyone. It is a new week and we made it back around to Monday. Hello, hello. You are on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts and I'm Tony. Hi. If you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like my content. It lets me know that you like it. All right, and today we're still working on Halloween cards, which today might be the last day. Yeah, I think today's gonna be the last day on Halloween cards, and then I'll be moving to junk journals. Just because I've got all the Halloween papers and stuff out, so we're just gonna move on to another paper project, and then after the junk journals, we'll move on to other things. All right. Here's this card today. I have my purple base. I have a panel, but it was a small piece, so we're gonna work with it, and I'll show you how. I'm gonna put 2 strips on each side here. It's gonna be like a portal. We got the word boo. And then we have some ghosty die cuts that I received. All I did was put some black paper behind our faces to fill in. And so we're gonna put them kind of like this guy's arm's kind of bending here. Kind of put them like that. Like they're coming up through a portal. Does that make sense? Spooky enough, right? Okay. So we'll put some 2-sided sticky tape on this here. And I was thinking, what kind of spooky story can I tell you today? I think I've told you guys once before. I've always been that type of person that had a lot of supernatural things happen around them, even from childhood. I think my earliest memory of something spooky and out of the ordinary that other people couldn't see. I was, goodness, I want to say 7 or 8 years old, and my parents took me to a restaurant. I kind of feel like we were celebrating something, but I can't remember now. But it was, I think it might have been a Mexican restaurant, because I remember having like chips and salsa at our table. But we were kind of seated next to their back door, like their exit sign, back door. And I remember getting really scared and trying to tell my parents that there's a monster on the other side of that door. And I think it was my mom that asked me, well, what does the monster look like? And my father's like, don't entertain the idea. You know, like he was trying to shrug it off and ignore it. And I said, it's a huge black cat with glowing red eyes. And I believe that it was behind that door so much that I threw a fit in the restaurant, causing a scene. My dad got so mad at me, he dragged me out, and he did give me a spanking for causing a scene, but he took me around the restaurant to the back to show me the outside of that back door exit. And I kid you not, I saw it plain as day. But my father, he could not see anything, and I was screaming bloody murder. And he put me in the car, and he stayed out there with me. until Mom came out. But I got grounded. I definitely got grounded for that one because apparently my father was more into setting public what do you call it? He was more concerned about acting proper in public than believing his child at that point. So I got grounded for causing a scene. But I still swear up and down to this day, it was a huge black cat with glowing red eyes. And my parents just thought I had a really overactive imagination. But you know what? That stuff didn't go away when I got older. Just weirder stuff happened to me. So that was my supernatural story for the day. We never did go back to that restaurant ever again. And I don't even know what restaurant it was to this day because I like blocked it out or they never told me or something. But that's fine with me. Let's see, I want to put this kind of, I don't want to, I don't know. We're just going to put it down. Then we're going to put that one right there. And this one right here. Okay. But yeah. I also remember, like, I think this other story was right before I was 7 or 8. This must have been a year before that incident. I was in my bedroom playing by myself. And this might have been why my mom was pregnant with my brother. Because I don't remember my brother being in the picture yet. But I was in my room playing by myself. And I was supposed to be cleaning it up because, yeah, I was a messy child. And instead of, like, cleaning it up, I decided to pick up one of my puppets. Like, I think it was like a Sesame Street puppet. It might have been the Cookie Monster. Yeah. Because I've always been into, like, cookies and the Cookie Monster. And so I think it was a hand puppet of the Cookie Monster. And I had a bowl of M&Ms next to me. And for some reason, and I've never done this before, that I just had a thought pop into my head of the puppet, asking me for an M&M. And I just looked at it like, nah, puppets don't eat M&Ms. But as a child, you know, I had to, like, test it out. So I gave him an M&M, just playing around, and had the puppet on my hand, so I gave him an M&M, and I was like, okay, I want my M&M back, right, because you're fake. And I open his mouth, and there's no M&M in his mouth. And I threw him off my hand, and I went screaming to my mom, you know, he stole my M&M. I didn't say ate, I said stole. He stole my M&M. And my mom's like, what are you talking about? I said, my puppet, he stole my M&M. And he won't give it back. And she's like, what? You know, nonsense. Go play. Or go clean your room. And yeah, that was another weird incident. But he wasn't supposed to eat it. You know, in my head, he wasn't supposed to eat it. He was supposed to just hold it in his mouth and give it back to me. Play pretend with me. So yeah. Okay, there's my card. Simple, flat, for some flat mail for my pen pals. Love it, love it. This next one is very, very plain and simple, but I liked the simpleness of it, and I thought it was spooky enough. And it is using spiderweb. This piece is gonna kind of be my floor almost. And then this spider. Look how creepy this spider is. Ooh, I love it. So he's gonna go right here. Like he's crawling along the floor. Now how simple is that? Isn't that creepy? And I don't want all that white though, so let's spray it with something. I'm just gonna give it a little spritz to like break up that white. I'm gonna take it off camera. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, I sprayed it. Now it just takes a few seconds for that to dry up. And then after this card, I'll have one more, and it's using some more haunted houses. So, yeah. See, it's almost dry already. Alright, so what is your guys' scary stories or supernatural? It doesn't even have to be a scary story. Could be someone else's scary story that you heard. Or if you've had any supernatural activity around you. I want to hear. I want to hear. Not enough of us talk about this. And I think we should be. My husband doesn't really believe in that stuff, but he has had some experiences that make him believe. Because I'm Wiccan, and my husband is like as agnostic or atheist. He kind of believes in a higher power, but he also believes that we don't know what that higher power is yet. So that's his beliefs. So when he first met me, he didn't really believe in like supernatural stuff, but as I sit down and talk to him about it over the years, he's had some experiences. Apparently one time his mother went to a seance and apparently got possessed, and that scared the crap out of him because he saw her face change. So yeah, we don't. He's never been on good terms with his mom, but we don't have her over too often. Alright, I'm just putting glue on the spider web very carefully, because we can now put stuff on that because that's dry now. Okay, I think we don't need the whole spider web. Some of it's going to be getting cut off. But there we go. I just noticed that you can see where my finger was holding the paper. Like my thumb has speckles on it now. Oh well. I probably should have been wearing or holding it with some tweezers or something, huh? Okay, we'll let that dry before I cut the edges off. My poor husband. He's out there coughing up a storm right now. Okay. Now we're just going to cut off the excess here. Oh, got some glue on the table. Nothing new. That one didn't stay down, did it? Hold on, I have to put some glue under that. Stay, spider. Stay. Alright, I just had to stick some ends down because when I cut them off, they weren't glued. Alright, I think everything else. Oh, no. This corner didn't get glued down very well either. There we go. Alright, now we can glue this spider on. He's got these skinny, fine legs here. Makes him just look really creepy. I'm going to try to get some glue on those so they can get glued down. Okay. Now. Oh, that looks so good. Very simple, but I think it turned out creepy. Isn't it? I love it, I love it. And keep it flat enough, I can mail it off. If you're one of my pen pals and you're seeing this and you have a fear of spiders, please tell me not to send this one to you. Because I know somebody out there might not want to receive that. But I want to say, the majority of my pen pals are probably just like me. We love the creepiness. Alright, here's my last card. And this one is going to be a very simple one too. I didn't even, now that I mention it, I might want to. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put some stuff behind the windows or just let it shine through. I do want to break up that white though, so here's a golden bronze. This one's almost out. If anyone's thinking about sending me any gifts, I love these shimmer sprays. These are awesome. And I can't get any. My budget only allows me to get certain things, but I can't grab any more until about September because my August order is I have to order some more colored cardstock because I'm getting really low. Okay. Sprayed that one. Got my thumb again. This time I even tried to put my thumb behind the paper. I still got myself. I love getting messy though. Okay, that's the wrong lid for that one. And I have this purple one, and it's my favorite one, but the thingy is all clogged up. So what I do is I shake it up, and I just kind of like drip it on. Or I try to. Kind of like that. Not bad, huh? Okay. We'll stop there. Let's let that dry for a second. And we can put some bats in this one. I think I have a moon that I want to use. If you've been following me along, you know that I received a few boxes of goodies, and a lot of them had die cuts in them. So I'm trying to use up the die cuts. I have a moon. We'll squeeze that one in there. I have some white moons, but I don't know if it would work with this one. Look at that little skeleton. Isn't he cute? He's got a little heart for a nose. Oh, I found a little candle. I wonder if that one would go right here. Put a little, might be too big. But I think I might be able to squeeze him on there. I'll do that later. Okay. I think that should be dry enough now. But just to make sure, I'm not gonna spread it. Just gonna gently press. So we had one wet spot that I probably would have touched and smeared. Yep, we just had one. Okay, so that's ready to go. And we're just gonna start gluing these houses on. So, yeah, I'll have the short one right in the middle. Now, there is a creepy tree here. I want to squeeze in there. Yeah, I think we can. Okay. I'm just putting some glue on this one. Might even take my highlighter and highlight the buildings a little. Yeah. How's it looking so far? Pretty cool, huh? Who's been making Halloween cards with me? I want to see. And I say Halloween cards, but you can make them witchy or Wiccan related, and they don't have to be necessarily sent off to anyone. You can use them as a decoration in your pages. So like, if you keep the back blank, you can glue it inside of a junk journal page and just use it as a writing spot. So you can do all kinds of things with cards. Okay. And then this one will just get glued right over the top, which I think I might add the highlight before I do that. Okay, where do I want my moon? I guess they would all technically get light, wouldn't they? There we go. Just a little bit of highlight. I'm only doing one side to indicate that the moonlight is on one side of the building here. So, and then this one's coming in from this way. Alright, now I'm gonna do this one. Put some highlights on that tree. Okay, now I can glue this tree in. Okay. Okay, now I can glue the moon down. And now I'm gonna put some bats on just to finish it off. Oh, and then I wanted this to go right across the bottom to indicate that there's just a whole row of pumpkins in front of these creepy looking houses. Okay. It's a tiny, tiny one. Look at these. I know my fingers are all dirty right now. Tiny, tiny, tiny one. I got that spray all over my fingers now. I'm gonna have to go wash my hands. Okay. There's that good? Or should we put one more? That's fine. Big one here. There we go. Now we'll put this on. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for that to take hold and then I'll cut the ends off. And then I'll show the card off to you. Put my bats away. Now I did this card sideways. You noticed that I was doing all these cards like up and down, right? Well, I did this one sideways just to get, you know, I wanted a little bit more real estate to get those houses in there. So I turned it sideways. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? Alright, that is the last of my cards I'm going to film. I might do one or two off camera. And if you're following me along in my Facebook group, then I'll be posting pictures. But we're done with the Halloween cards. So I'll head on to a Halloween joke journal, which I might do some decorating some papers for this next journal. So I might do that tomorrow. So tomorrow's video is just going to be all about taking a plain white sheets of paper and sprucing them up. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.